Welcome students. Welcome to the course of Economics, Finance and Entrepreneurship. Myself, Professor Ranavir Bonik from Department of Basic Science and Humanities of Institute of Engineering and Management, IEM, Kolkata. So in this lecture, we are going to discuss about business model. So let us start. Suppose you have a great idea. So you have thought about a very good business idea. Does it mean you will be successful? So if you have a very good business idea, does it mean you will be successful? Remember, there are similar great ideas are already available in market. So some other people has already thought about those ideas. Then what to do? So you have a business idea, but similar ideas are already in the market. So how to get rid of this kind of problem? You need a great business model. To tackle this kind of problem, you always need a great business. Business idea and business model are not the same. Remember, your business idea and business model are not the same thing. So you take your idea to the potential customers and ask them whether they want that product or not. So does your idea solve their problem? Ask your customer that it is my product, and this product, is it solving your problem or not? If not, then game over. It will be unsuccessful. At the first step, it will be unsuccessful because your product is not solving the real issues faced by your customer. If yes, still you can fail. Suppose your great business idea it is solving your customer problem, but still you can fail. Why? Because your idea may be not financially sustainable. Your business idea should be financially sustainable. Otherwise, you will fail. Although it is solving the real issues faced by your customers. So your first work is to search for the right business model. If you have the right business model, you will definitely will be successful with your business idea. So this will help you to manage your business. Your business model will help you to manage your business. So what is that? You need to fill this kind of chart. So it will have it has different portions and it has some name of that portion, and the whole chart is called your business model. So before starting your business, you have to fill this, and it is called lean approach. So you are filling this chart using your lean approach. So what does it have? So we can start from this left side. First one is your problem. So you have to list your customers top 3 problems here. So it has again a subpart which is existing alternatives. So how your these problems are solved today? How your customers are addressing these problems? So these are the existing problems and how your customers are addressing those issues. Then you have the solution. So you have to outline a possible solution for each problem. If you have 3 problems, you have to outline a solution of those 3 problems. Then customer segment. You have to list your target customers and users who will be your main customers of your product. And it has again a subpart it has which is early adopters. You have to list the characteristic of your ideal customers. So you have to think of who will definitely buy your product, who will be your early adopter, which will be at the first step they will adopt your product. Then it has unique value proposition, which is single, clear, compelling message that turns an unaware visitors into an interested prospect. So it will be a single line statement, which will when your unknown person is coming, then know this point and they are interested in your product. Then comes high level concept. This is list your X for Y analogy, example YouTube or Flickr for your videos. So the similarities of your product with some existing product, with some existing famous product is better to say. Then key matrices. So list the key numbers that tell you how your business is doing. Means you have to know your business is going to be successful or not. So what you will do? So this will be the key numbers that will tell you how your business is doing. Okay, in the real world. Then comes cost structure. List your fixed and variable cost. What will be your costing of your product? Then revenue stream. List your sources of revenue. What will be your main source of income from this product? Then channels. List your path to customer. How you sell your product to your customer. And at last, the unfair advantage. Something that cannot be easily copied or bought. So you see, it has few specific portion here, and you have to fill in a definite order. So there is a you may not fill a definite order, but it is better to fill in the definite order. So we will show you what will be the definite order to fill this business model, okay? Or it is sometimes called lean canvas. So how to fill this lean canvas? So let us take an example. So this is an example of Airbnb. So you all know about the company Airbnb. So let's see. So this, you see there is a brown color circle. So this is the numbering you have to fill. You have to follow this numbering when you are filling this lean canvas. So first, this is number one, which is problem. So for Airbnb, the main problems is looking for a room to rent when hotels are sold out. Then earn extra cash by renting a room in your house or apartment. So these are main problems. What are the existing alternatives? It is the hotel rooms, couch surfing, stay with friend, can only rent out entire apartment. Then the number two is customer segment. So it are main will be your guest who is coming to your hotel or home, and the host. So it has two parts. One is for buyer, one is for seller. Okay, so you see it is addressing 2 points, two level of customer. One is buyer, one is seller. Then who will be your early adopters? Travelers attending events or conventions, because they will have a very short time of stay, so they will adopt this product. And then people with extra rooms they are willing to rent. So people have some extra room and they have to rent those for a very specific period of time. So they can go for this company. They can go for this product. Then comes unique value proposition. Number three, earn extra cash, find an alternative to hotel rooms. And what will be the high level concept? It is a couch surfing for professionals. See, this is will be your high level concept. Then you go for number four. What is your solution you are providing? It is a marketplace that connects guests to hosts. Okay, so this is your solution. Then number five, channels. How you are selling your product to your customer, or how you promoting your product. It will be billboards, online ads, word of mouth. Then number six, revenue stream. Obviously the booking fee for Airbnb. Then cost structure. What will be the costing of your product or this Airbnb company? This is your website fee, advertising fee, and the people cost. Then key matrices, how you know your business is doing well or not. Guest nights booked, number of listing, number of searches. From there, you know whether your business is doing well or not. Then at last, it comes unfair advantage. So you remember, your business may not have any unfair advantage. In that case, you just leave this portion blank, leave this box blank. Okay, you need not to fill this. If you have something, you write here. If you don't have something, no need to fill this. But you have to fill the other 8 box. That is important. Let us take another example. So this is an example of a coffee shop. So again, we will follow the numbering. First, the problem. So people have few choices for freshly brewed high quality coffee. What is the existing alternatives? That is supermarket coffee, Dunkin' Donuts or McDonald's, or home brewed coffee. Who will be your customer segment? Who will be your main customer? It will be the coffee drinkers. And early adopters, people who brew their coffee at home. They will adopt your product. Then number three, it is your unique value proposition. A third place between work and home. What will be the high level concept? It is like McDonald's for coffee. Okay, so see, this is a high level concept. Then what is the solution you are providing to your customer? Bring Italian coffee house tradition to the US. So it is a US based coffee shop. Then number 5, channels, how you are promoting, retail stores, supermarkets, advertising. What will be the revenue stream? Your coffee price, let's say it is $3 per cup, and coffee beans, let's say it's $10 per bag. Then you come to the cost structure. So it will be the people and retail store cost. Then you go for the key matrices, number of cups served, number of customers, average revenue per customer. If these numbers are high, you know your business is doing well. Now you have an unfair advantage. It is the community, convenience, and accessibility. So this is how you fill the lean canvas for a coffee shop in US. So by this, I think you already have an idea. So you can outline or roughly sketch the lean canvas of your own business. So you go for it, you draw your lean canvas and try to fill this for your business.